Hello, Heights Church. How are you? My name is Tim. I am so excited about coming to you this week during the Passion Week with the devotional. Uh, the staff has been doing a great job walking us through day by day the Passion Week. And this morning, I want to come to you and talk to you about the moment where Jesus sends his disciples out to prepare for the Last Supper, to prepare for this last Passover meal or feast that they would have together before he would be arrested and go to the cross and die. It's found in Matthew. That's the text that I'm going to be reading this morning to you. It's found in Matthew chapter 26, verse 17. And I pulled a word that kind of popped out to me and has been resonating this week as I was prepping for this devotional. And let me read it to you. And I want to just challenge you to move from here into Easter with a certain mindset. So let me read it to you. It's in verse 17 of the 26th chapter of Matthew. It says this: On the first day of the festival of the unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Where do you want us to prepare the Passover meal for you?" Jesus says, "As you go into the city," he told them, "you will see a certain man. Tell him, the teacher says, my time has come, and I will eat the Passover meal with my disciples at your house." So the disciples did as Jesus told them, and they prepared the Passover meal there. Now, this whole passage has a lot of things happening. I would encourage you to read the entire thing from 17 on through verse 30 in the 26th chapter of Matthew. But this part right here, this whole idea, he's asking them to prepare. And then they prepared the meal. Here's what jumped out to me. As I looked at the life of Jesus, his whole earthly life was in preparation for this moment. This moment he was about to step into. His whole life was in preparation for that. The fact that he had, as a boy, learned the law and all that stuff was in preparation. The moment he was wandering in the desert, he was preparing for his earthly ministry to begin. And now he's meeting with his disciples and he is preparing to move into the arrest and the beatings and the crucifixion and ultimately the resurrection, the whole reason why we celebrate Easter. And even then, the Bible even says that Jesus, "I'm going to go home to prepare a place for you." He's preparing. So what stuck out to me was this: what am I doing to prepare my heart for Easter? What am I doing to prepare the posture of my heart to be towards all that Easter is meant to be? So that's my challenge to us. Maybe for some of us, that whole idea of preparing, I know for me, I've been spending time in the chair in the mornings listening to worship music and allowing that to speak to my soul. And during that time, meditating on all that Jesus has done for me. From the moment I received him as my Lord and Savior, the summer of my 7th grade middle school year, to now, he has done so much in my life. He's doing so much through this church, and the list goes on and on. That's just my life. And maybe that's you. You spend time in the chair meditating on the things that Jesus has done. Maybe it's about the promises of God. Again, you meditate and think on the promises of God that through Jesus, all these things are made manifest to us. Maybe you pray and you fast and you just prepare your heart and soul to be postured towards Easter and all that it means. I don't know what those things are for you. There's many things that you can do to prepare. And so that's my challenge, to prepare our hearts to receive Easter this year. It's just a special time that we can come together. And so may you be challenged to think about all that Jesus has done and prepared for you in order to prepare your own heart and spirit to just lean into Easter this year. Have a great week. We pray that you're blessed, and we will see you all online on Sunday. Blessings.